Welcome. One of the biggest problems that candidates have with the interview process is the lack of constructive feedback. Okay. Now, if I'm going to be honest with you, most employers are not going to give you the feedback that you are looking for because they don't want to be cited for discrimination. They don't want to be able to be sued for it. And sometimes it's just not the right fit, but it's not something that they want to come out and tell you, right? That there was just a candidate that they liked better than you. But these tips, I'm going to give you 5 tips to allow you to self-examine your own performance during the interview so that if you don't get the job, you will know exactly why that happened. Okay, you ready? Let's get started. First one, how was the communication? What was the ease of communication? Meaning that as you were going through that interview process, were you easy to work with? Did you have a lot of questions back and forth? Were you continuously changing the appointment time, canceling the appointment time, asking them a lot of questions, asking them to clarify things that was clearly given to you? Were you not reading the memo kind of thing, right? Because this goes to showcase your ability to problem solve, to take initiative, to figure things out. So, how was the communication between you and the company? So that's number one. Number two, let's just call this all of the things regarding showing up at the interview. So, number one, if it was a virtual interview, was your technology working? What did your background look like? Was it clean? Was your video working? Was the sound working? Was the Wi-Fi on for the whole time? Okay, were you dressed professionally, both in person and virtually? Were you dressed professionally? Had the blazer on, in person, right? Were you polite to everybody, shaking hands, polite to everybody around? Technology off while in that waiting room, right? All of those things, the way you show up, your body language in an interview, right? The entire time, whether you have, a warm, open personality or you are in an aggressive, closed personality during the interview. Are you shaking? Are you playing with your hands? Are you chewing on your fingernails? All of those nervous things. So, how did you show up at that interview, whether that be in person or virtually? Um, Number three, were you knowledgeable about the company? Right? Did you do your homework? Do you know who they are, why you want to work for that company, meaning that company, that industry, and that specific job, right? Do you know who their competition is? Do you know what their market is? Are you aware of what the job posting is about and what you're going to be doing in this job? Have you researched the people that you are interviewing with? So, what is your knowledge about the company? Number four, your hard skills. Bottom line, have you convinced them that you can do this job? So, are you giving relevant stories and examples with metrics, with numbers, showing results, directly paralleling what you have done in the past and what they want at this job? So, that means when you are answering all of those behavioral based questions, tell me about a project you're most proud of. Tell me about a time that you overcame a conflict. Tell me about a time you had a conflict with, a customer, a team member, etc. Tell me about a time you made a mistake. All of those things, have to keep in mind what this job is about and make sure that the stories and examples you are giving would be relevant to this job, right? The person who is interviewing you needs to be able to clearly see you in this position. Okay. And finally, number five, your soft skills, right? Plays well with others, doesn't run with scissors. Do you get along with other people, right? What kind of personality do you have? At that interview, did it feel more conversational? Did you get along well with the people that were working with you? Because after all, if I hire you, I have to work with you, right? I have to work with you every single day. You want to work with people that you like, people that are going to get along with the rest of the team that is already there. So all of those communication skills, leadership skills, interpersonal relations skills, your organizational skills, all of those things, do they feel that you have the right persona and personality to fit in well for this position? Okay. So take a close look. A lot of times it's easy to be like, I don't know what went wrong at the interview. But if you take some time and you look in the mirror and you're really, truly honest with yourself, and I know that can be rough, but this is the only way you're going to grow. You will be able to see what went wrong during that interview so you can practice it and improve it for the next time. And if you want some more help with that, you know where to reach me, right? My name is Cindy, and I empower transitioning teachers, career changers, and stay-at-home moms to return to the workforce and find amazing jobs that match their current why. Let's schedule a free 45-minute discovery call so that we can work on how to help you have a successful career transition. I hope you found this video super helpful. I hope you have a super productive week. Always remember your warrior. Catch you next week. Bye-bye.